Okay, I'm live. Good part of the day, my dear digital friends. Yeah, I see that Instagram is saying, hang on, we're telling more followers to join your video. Hopefully we will have more followers. Hopefully we will have more people who are still stuttering and they don't even know why. After years of all kinds of tricks, tips, strategies, techniques, attending speech therapy, attending doctors, they're still stuttering. They still don't know why. Hi, Mr. Akash. Wave to you. Thank you so much for joining. And Mr. Akash joined and disappeared. Okay. So let's see if we're going to have anyone today, because I did not make any announcements in advance and I do not actually expect too many people today. But I am very excited today to do multi-streaming on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and even LinkedIn today. So my special greetings to my digital friends in LinkedIn. This is a platform that I was always pretty skeptical about because at LinkedIn, there are a lot of people and most of them are professionals. And because I represent the new profession, that's why I don't expect to see too many people who would be on the same wavelength with me. Okay, but of course, I would like to see if there are more people who understand that stuttering. Okay, perfect. LinkedIn. I do have someone watching me on LinkedIn. So guys, if you do have any questions, I'm here to answer any of your questions. So special greetings again to my LinkedIn digital friends, because my name is Anna Dieter and I represent the new profession on this planet. I used to be, for 30 years, I used to be a conventional speech and language therapist, pathologist. I've been in this profession helping people with their difficulties in oral self-expression for overall over 40 years. 30 years, I've been helping people to fix their speaking mistakes and begin speaking just like everyone else on the planet as a conventional speech and language therapist pathologist. But if you don't know it, so here is information. About 10 years ago, over 10 years ago, I left the conventional profession because I simply realized that what I was doing wasn't really working well. It was working pretty good for me because, yes, I was on a paycheck, regular paycheck. They were paying me well. I was not complaining. That was a pretty complacent place to be. But I was not happy to see the results of my therapeutic work with people who stuttered, stammered, cluttered, or just were fearful of speaking. They would be afraid to do public speaking, to speak. And I was not happy about that. So the bottom line, I see now some people are watching me on YouTube now and Facebook. So we are getting more and more people. Okay, let me wave to people on Instagram the way I always do it. Okay, and let me continue. The reason I am live today, and by the way, I would like to let you know that I am planning to start being live every Saturday. If I don't have a student on Saturday, because pretty often I have students over the weekend. But if I don't have anyone scheduled on Saturday, I will be live at about this time. It is 10 a.m. Eastern Time in Florida. So if you are watching me from different countries, let me know what country you are in and what time it is in your country. Because I understand that digital friends are all over the world. It doesn't matter what country you're living in today, we can all get together and we can all help each other to fix any problem we have, to solve any problem we have. Hello, Madam. Dinesh Kumar wrote to me. Hi, Dinesh. Could you please write to me what country you're from? And I see that Dinesh is writing to me on YouTube now. Okay, that's very good to know that YouTube is showing well, right? Okay. So Dinesh, what country are you from? I'm guessing you are from India because it looks like Dinesh Kumar. It appears Indian, but I'm not sure because people today live from everywhere. Yeah, I'm from India. I got it. Dinesh. Okay, Dinesh, thank you so much for letting me know. And people on Instagram, write to me. I see that you're watching me. Write to me. What countries are you from? Okay. So meanwhile, I will continue my today's presentation. So the main reason I'm going to be live every Saturday about this time, because I really, really, really want people to know that if you stutter, stammer, clutter, there is a very, very easy way to fix your problem, to solve your problem. No matter what you've heard before, no matter what they told you, I am sharing the information that speaking is a learned skill. It's a skill that people learn right from the moment when they are born. People who stutter also can learn to speak in the normal way, in the way to say words with accuracy and ease and confidence. Yes, even though you may not believe me because you've heard something different, you still are here. And this is what gives me the hope that you will finally understand. I will finally get through your confusion. That yes, you can speak like anyone else on the planet, and even better, you can become a perfect speaker. And it doesn't have to happen sometime in the future, unknown time. After a lot of practicing, a lot of trying of techniques, artificial techniques, of course. Okay, I got a request, view request. Okay, Ayan Killer. Okay, view request. Go live with Ayan Killer. Let me see what this person wants. Maybe someone wants to ask. Okay, Ayan Killer, you are invited. If you want to talk to me, I'm available. But anyway, so if you still stutter, stammer, clutter, I have every answer for you. And the main answer for you is, it means you still have not developed the coordination between your body, mind, and will for speaking. Because people, we all have our body, mind, computer. Mom, it is possible to tell my stuttering problem now. Yes, of course it's possible. But I need to see you. I don't know what you are doing. I don't know what you believe. So yes, I can tell you what your problem is. Right now, when I don't see you, Dinesh, I can only tell you kind of in general. Your problem, just like the problem of each and every person on the planet who believes that they are stuttering, that they are stammering, that something is wrong with them, that they are broken, that their brain doesn't work well, that their breathing doesn't work well. Here is my simple answer. You are perfect. Perfect the way you are. Your body is perfect. Your lungs, the container with the air that we use to play our speech instrument. Your lungs are perfect. Your vocal cords, just 2 strings of our musical instrument, are perfect. You are perfect. You have everything the same that I have. So what is the difference between you, Dinesh, and me? I have learned how to use my body and mind computer in coordination with my will. And guess what? I have learned it. I am pretty much coordinated when it comes to speaking, and I can speak with 100% accuracy, with 100% comfort, ease, and with 100% confidence. Why? Because I have had this experience. Once I have learned how to move my one muscle of my body. Once I have learned, I have experienced how to move my muscle, this muscle. 4, hi guys. Yeah, you are the best, ma'am. Thank you so much, guys. Give me likes, give me hearts, so I would see that I'm the best. Okay? So, once again, Dinesh, you are just like everyone else. You have everything that everyone else has, but you still have not learned to use all these beautiful parts of your body and mind in coordination. You are still confused a bit. You haven't learned it. Why haven't you learned it? Okay, let me see. I'm moving my microphone. By the way, those of you who have been listening to me for quite some time, I want, please, Dinesh just joined me here on Instagram. Okay, Dinesh. Actually, Dinesh, if you're the same Dinesh that was listening to me on YouTube, I recommend you listen to me on YouTube. Why? Because in YouTube, I can show the pictures that I prepare. On Instagram, it's kind of hard to prepare. If I move this thing, see, there is my computer behind me. But if you are on YouTube, LinkedIn, on Instagram, you can see the full screen. You can see everything that I'm showing. But what do I know? Dinesh is here, and if you want to communicate with me, to listen to me, you're in the right place. So, once again, to answer the question that I put in the title, do you know why you're still stuttering, stammering, cluttering, and so on? Could you please write your answer? Do you know why? And don't be afraid that you may be wrong, you may be right, whatever. Don't worry about it, okay? Just write to me. I want to see where your mind is. I want to understand. Here, let me fix my chair. I want to understand what's in your mind. What is it that you believe? I want to see it. Only when I see what's on your mind, I can tell you exactly what your problem is. Because once again, stuttering is based on a mental blockage. Mental blockage. What is mental blockage? It's when we believe a lot of disinformation, misinformation. When we have a wrong mindset. Where do we get the wrong mindset? From everywhere. Even when you go to a conventional speech therapist and the speech therapist is telling you, you know what? You're born a stutterer. Accept it. You're going to die a stutterer. There is nothing you can do. Once a stutterer will always be a stutterer. That's what they say, unfortunately. This is not true. This is a big disinformation. Okay, I want you to understand this. You are 100% healthy individual. You're smart. A lot of people who stutter are brilliant people. Brilliant. They're great observers. Why? They don't speak. All they do, their 100% of their energy is going to their observation. They are brilliant observers. They notice things that I may not notice. But what is it that they do when they observe others? That's the big question. So let me continue. Okay, no questions on Instagram. No questions on LinkedIn. Guys, you can ask questions. I am here. And by the way, if anyone on LinkedIn is watching me, I invite you to ask questions. Because just like you, my dear digital friends on LinkedIn, I was once a conventional speech and language therapist pathologist. Just like you, I believed that stutterers, people who stutter, stammer, or clutter, there was something wrong with them. I thought something was wrong with their brain. I thought something was wrong with their breathing system. I had exactly the same ideas that you have, all speech therapists have. So I am here dreaming about joining together with conventional speech therapists, joining together with teachers, with people who have a sane mind and a curiosity and a big desire to really help people who stutter, to really grab their hand and walk them to the destination where all people who stutter want to be, in the land of stutter-free life. I said all people want to be, but I'm going to take it back. Not all people. Unfortunately, there are a lot of people who don't care about living a stutter-free life. For some people, it's quite beneficial, believe it or not. Some people believe that it's cool to be a stutterer. Some people believe that when they stutter, they can always take advantage of it. They, for example, people who stutter when they're young, and for example, they don't want to kind of do the homework, okay? And the next day they come to school, they haven't done their homework. But the next day they come to school and the teacher is asking students to answer some questions in the classroom during the verbal discussion, oral discussion, right? It doesn't happen that often, unfortunately, in schools, but it does with good teachers. So a person who hasn't read the notebook, the textbook at home, and he doesn't want to be asked in the class and get a bad grade, it's a great excuse. Teacher, don't ask me, I am a stutterer. Don't ask me. So usually people who stutter are sitting in the class and hiding from the eyes of the teacher. They're hiding. I'm not here. I'm not here. Don't ask me. Don't ask me. People who stutter, children who stutter, would never go, ask me, teacher, ask me. They don't, because they're afraid that when they speak, they may make a mistake, right? Talk to me, write to me. Yes, no, I see people are watching and no one is writing anything. So the bottom line, some children, when they begin developing in the direction of remaining a stutterer, they choose to not do their homework because they know, I'm a stutterer, the teacher is not going to ask me. It's a great excuse. Then when children grow up and become older, they remain stutterers because they still don't speak much. They are hiding from speaking. So their tongue, one muscle that we use to speak, their muscle still remains discoordinated. Their tongue still doesn't know how to produce words. Other children or teenagers, they are speaking nonstop. They are moving their tongue. And even if they do make a mistake, big deal, they just fix it. They say the word again and continue. But people who stutter, they don't speak. Teenagers and young adults, they don't want to speak. They speak only when they absolutely have to do it. It's like going to the bathroom. If you don't want to go to the bathroom, of course you're not going to go there. But if you do want to go to the bathroom, you go, right? Same thing with people who stutter. They speak only when they absolutely have to. Like if someone is like they're in the crowded bus, I like this example. If you are in a crowded bus and someone stepped on your foot, are you going to be standing like this, making faces, making this vocalization because it's really painful, but not say anything? Of course you will say something. You'd go, and then you may even curse someone, right? Because this is the first word that may come to your head if you have used this word a lot and your tongue knows how to produce this word, okay? And if you are a normal person, normal speaker, of course you're going to go, and then you're going to say, get off my foot. Hey, you stepped on my foot. It hurts. You got to let a person know that he is causing you to experience pain. Do you understand this? This is very important to understand, that people who stutter do not speak enough. They don't. And even when they are in this kind of situations, guess what? They do what I just demonstrated to. Like if someone is gonna look at them and say, I apologize, sorry, does it hurt? If a person who stepped on your foot says, I'm so sorry, I didn't know, sorry, are you okay? The response of a person who stuttered would be approximately like this, okay. It's gonna be like almost not speaking, but vocalization, because they are afraid to speak. They'd rather feel the pain, experience the pain, tolerate the pain than say something. So let me see if we have more students. I mean, not students, viewers today. Okay, I don't see too many. I just hope people are going to watch more later on. So once again, do you know why you're still stuttering? Do you know? I want at least one answer. Write to me. Do you now know why you are stuttering? I explained it in many, many other ways. But did you understand, Dinesh, why you are still stuttering? I'm going to leave it. Answer this question to me. Meanwhile, I am going to share the screen. So here is my screen. And what you see on this screen, it is my new website, livestutterfree.com. This website is now available. It's now live. I don't know if they fixed all the technical difficulties. They're still working on them, I guess. Like I didn't see the donation page working still, but hopefully they're going to fix it soon. So otherwise it's going to be really hard to transfer the funds when you want to enroll in the class. So let me go to my, okay, I'm going to go to my page. Oops. Okay. I am going to go to my page live and I want to show to you. Okay. Let me switch to Instagram. Instagram. Okay. I got to clean up the screen. Okay. Here are people on Instagram. Here is my new website, livestutterfree.info. I want you to see the way it works. It's very, very simple this time. I'm really tired of beating around the bushes, apologizing for what I'm doing. And I want people to understand what is it exactly I have for them. Etalon speech unblocking. What is it? Please look at the screen right now. You can see that we are a 501c3 certified nonprofit. Yes, we are a nonprofit organization. And each and every student that comes to us and enrolls in our class is a donor, is an investor in our mission. Once you have enrolled in our class, you have become a contributor to my mission, to our mission, because my mission is building the new profession on the planet. I really want to begin helping people who stutter, stammer, clutter, or whatever. So as you see here, in the beginning, when you land on the page, it says, unblock your beautiful speech. Yes, you can speak beautifully right now, but your speaking is blocked. And the main blocks are on your mind. You still don't know what it means to speak like every normal person on the planet. You don't know it. This is why you're still struggling. How do you unblock your beautiful speech and live stutter-free in only 3 days? This is why I keep this page open, because as you see, over 10,000 people worldwide live stutter-free with Etalon speech unblocking now. I talked about it on everywhere, on every possible platform, social media, television, radio, and you can see quite a few my presence on television, on radio, public television, everywhere, okay? Because yes, you can live stutter-free in only 3 days. Look at this slide, the 4-step path our students follow to achieve stutter-free life. I really recommend you go and watch my webinar on, let me see if I can go there quicker. Okay, yes, This is register now for this free webinar. Do you see this? You click on this and you register. I don't know, sometimes it gives you time for a day or two in advance. You don't have to do that. You can watch the webinar right away because it is pre-recorded. Please understand this. After you have watched the webinar, you will be amazed what this webinar will do for you. You will, my dear people who stutter, yes, you will fix your life. I guarantee. Okay? I guarantee. You will maybe not fix it, but you will change your life a lot because you will understand that there is absolutely nothing wrong with you. You are just like every person on the planet. Okay, let's continue. After that, you can see the compilation of video testimonials. You will see what's going on in the classroom when students enter my classroom in the morning, and then how they speak, what progress they make already in 6 hours of the time spent with me. Of course, most of them spend 3 days with me. It's more than 6 hours. Then goes, does your speech get blocked sometimes? Do you feel restricted to speak with ease and confidence? If you do, then welcome to Speech Academy, Etalon International by Roman Snishko, a team of enlightened and experienced educators determined to lead each student to 100% success in the shortest time. You can see on the left, you see Mr. Snishko. He is the founder and the genius man, the genius independent scientist who has discovered this natural speaking norms that we both, he and I, are teaching today. And on the right of the screen, you see myself, because I am the first pioneer of the profession created by Mr. Snishko. So I am the one who is teaching this in English language, the natural speech norms. I teach them to each and every person who stutters in English language. So our innovative educational and certification platform offers highly effective virtual unblocking and speech education courses for correcting speech of people who stutter or experience other communication difficulties. The program is for practitioners wanting to learn how to quickly help any stutterer liberate their beautiful speech. Again, I'm gonna show to you, I'm gonna emphasize beautiful speech. Each course that we teach is individually customized to the specific needs of each and every student, and it is accessible from anywhere in the world. We will learn how to we will teach, of course. You will learn how to stop stuttering and speak with accuracy and ease anytime, anywhere, in front of anyone. By following our proven and highly successful teaching, you will immediately normalize your speech and stop stuttering right away. 100% guaranteed. Okay, so let's continue becoming familiar with our new website, revolutionary website. And as you see, this says creating success stories, creating success stories. And the little film strips that I combined together, those are, of course, all stories of my former students, former stutterers. Here, I'm still thinking to kind of make it shorter, but there is so much I want to share with you guys. So here is my question for you. Are you ready to take control over your life? Learn to always speak with accuracy, ease, and confidence, and never stutter again. Are you ready for this? Is it time to change? Become a winner and fall in love with your life, with your speaking, not to be afraid of anybody or anything, not to be dependent on other people, make a phone call for you or for order a meal in a restaurant. If your answer is yes, then choose the 4-step path to your stutter-free life. Allow yourself to succeed. Liberate your natural talent for oral self-expression. Let's continue. And over here, there is an amazing video. One of my former students who actually was speaking and asking you directly, are you still on the fence? Are you still not sure whether you need to enroll in the Etalon speech and blocking, or continue wandering around and complaining that you are stuttering, that you don't have the funds to enroll in Anna Dieter's program, that you are poor, that you are this, you are that, looking for excuses. And by the way, speaking of the funds, it's pretty affordable. If you work, you can earn the funds to join the class and stop stuttering. But if you don't work, I cannot say anything else. Okay, so once again, allow yourself to live stutter-free. Okay, let me see if there are any questions because I'm not on the same page. Okay, lack of determination. Dinesh, good answer. Let me put wave here, wave here. Okay, let me. Okay, oh, come on. Lack of determination. It's a very, very good question. And Dinesh, guess what? When are we determined to do something? When we really want something. When we are really desperate. When people come to me, this is one of the first questions I ask. On the scale from 1 to 10, how determined are you? How desperate, that's a better word. How desperate are you to finally take actions? How desperate are you? This is always my first question. So if you are not desperate, if your life is okay the way it is, if you go to the restaurant and you just find by pointing to the food you want to order, just hold the menu and go, this, and this. Okay, if you have learned like a few words and you operate fine with these few words, people will understand you. People will give you this food in the restaurant. If you are fine working on the computer, typing something, because I know you all see, I see the way you are typing, you're good at typing. You don't realize that typing is moving your muscles, and you have learned that. But speaking is moving your tongue, and you still haven't learned that. You still haven't realized that, and you're not even desperate to learn. You're okay. We live in a crazy world today, Dinesh. And yes, this is why I always say, come on, you don't have to come to me. You don't have to live stutter-free. I am here only for those who want to live stutter-free, who want to grow themselves, to grow up, who want to contribute to development of their own being. I'm only here for those people. And if there are, as they say, 80 million people on the planet who stutter, stammer, clutter, in my estimation, maybe, I don't know, maybe 30% of those people truly want to live stutter-free. And it's kind of maybe overestimation. 30% maybe, okay? The rest of the people are fine the way they are. They're not happy when someone is laughing at them, but you can kind of convince yourself, yeah, people are laughing at me. Let me laugh with them. People learn to do that, okay? And it kind of stops bothering you when they are laughing at the way you're speaking, when you see like questioning looks, what's wrong with this guy? Why is he saying like this? Why is he doing what he's doing? You don't like it, of course, but you can get adjusted to this. And you don't have to enroll in Etalon speech unblocking to fix your speech and stop those people from laughing. Because when you can answer those people, guess what happens? You go, what's going on? Why are you laughing at me? It's not funny. I can also laugh at you. I can say bad words to you as well. I can curse you easily. Yeah. Why? Let me put myself in the center. Because if you can speak, you can say anything you want. You can express yourself anywhere. So when my students finally make a decision that all I have to do just to roll up my sleeves, get a job, maybe get 2 jobs, earn the funds to enroll in the Etalon Speech Unblocking course, and learn how all people on the planet speak, and not just people. I like to repeat very often, it's not just people. Even parrots and other birds, sometimes even dogs, can imitate humans' words and say them without stuttering. Why? Because it's so simple. And it's natural. It's based on the natural law of resonance. The law of resonance, which in a simple language, if I translate it in a simple language, we always repeat after each other. We always imitate each other. People who communicate with stutterers, they imitate stuttering. Children who are grown up are being grown up in the family of bad speakers, stutterers, stammerers, clutterers. They imitate stuttering. They grow up making exactly the same mistakes as their parents, at least one of them. Sometimes when there are 2 parents, one is speaking better than the other, and if a child chooses to imitate another the role model, not the stuttering parent, but the parent who doesn't stutter. In this case, guess what? A child is growing without stuttering because the child is imitating the parent who speaks accurately without mistakes. So I'm talking, but I don't see any more questions. So if there are no questions, I'm going to continue demonstrating how my new website works. LiveStutterFree.com. I recommend each of you go there. And by the way, there is a little spot that you can click and leave your message right away. It's an instant communication with me. Okay, so let me go, let me fix it, make it like this. Ah, okay. Come on, I want it to be bigger. Okay, so that's where we stop. Let me go now back. So this is the first page, and once again, I'm going to remind you, it recommends, it calls, there is a call for action. Now I know all these marketing expressions. Call for action. Go and register for watching the free webinar. You don't need to pay a penny. Dinesh, if you watched my webinar, then you need to understand. You understand that the webinar is free. All you need is just go and watch it and understand the truth behind the reality. The truth, the reality behind etalon unblocking. Okay, let me continue. So this is, by the way, I think this is it. Yeah, see, if you click on my icon, it says leave Stutter-Free, will reply as soon as we can. I still don't know how to do it. They're gonna teach me today how to do it, but yes. So let's go to the next page. Okay, so leave Stutter-Free in only 3 days. Let's go. Testimonials. So the next page is called Testimonials, and as you see on top, there are a few beautiful faces of my students. They all used to stutter, all of them. Some more, some less, but they all struggled a lot. That was really, really the life with a lot of struggling. I need to switch Instagram because someone is watching Instagram. Okay, so here we go. As you see, it says testimonials. Please enjoy a few real, totally authentic written communication of real. See, I kind of made it bold, made it capital letters, in capital letters, the word real. Please enjoy a few real written communications of real etalon graduates with their etalon speech educator. They all have learned to follow the natural speech norms and live stutter-free today. Just like thousands of successful etalon graduates, you can also liberate your beautiful speech in only 3 days. And you can enjoy living stutter-free for the rest of your life. And you see the beautiful faces of people who used to stutter and today stutter no more. And here, if you want, if you like reading, you can go and read a lot of written testimonials. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, there are 9 testimonials. I'm not gonna read them. Go ahead and read them themselves because they all are amazing. And you can see, I didn't touch them. There are even some grammatical errors there. I didn't fix them. Okay, so let's continue. Let me go to the beginning. Okay, and after that, you can see the classroom that shows the class board, right? And it shows the etalon gallery of fame, because each and every student who graduates from our program, I call them graduates, each and every one has achieved a big success. And this success is something that they should be proud of. They should be proud of. I hear very often when people come to me, Anna, could you please not make a video of me and don't post it on YouTube? I don't want people to even know that I used to stutter. So I get this a lot. And of course, if a person is totally like, don't post me on YouTube, I don't do it. But most of the time, if the case is really, really interesting, I cover their faces at least. But if the case is not that interesting for me, I just don't even make videos, because I'm not gonna have time to work to teach my students if I'm gonna continue just making videos all the time. I think over 400 videos on my YouTube, on other Vimeo, other platforms, RooTube, whatever. Instagram, there's so many platforms, video platforms. By the way, BitChute, it's the video platform that doesn't get censored. Okay, I use it a lot recently. There are a lot of videos there. So they all should be proud of what they have accomplished. This is why I call it, this is a gallery of fame, like in Hollywood, you know, stars in Hollywood. That's what we have. It's a star area. That's why you see I have 3 stars here. That's what it is. Every my student gets a star. In this time, what I did, this is one of the best testimonials for my students for an extremely severe stutter in the past, to be able to become the best speaker. I don't think you see it, it's right here, best speaker. Those who have heard about Toastmasters International, they know what it is, so they give the ribbon to best speakers. It's a speech contest. Several people present their speeches, and the best speaker is selected and gets this little award, a ribbon of being the best speaker. Okay? So this is the speech that I did not even record. One of my best, and of course my favorite students, recorded this speech when he was giving this speech as an icebreaker at the Toastmasters International Club in Helsinki, Finland. So he did it for me as a token of appreciation. He lives in Finland, he speaks Finnish language, and guess what? He found the club where every member speaks English language. And he presented his speech in English language. This took him about 8 months to find the club where people speak only English language. And he presented his speech in the language that he just learned. He learned English language to take my class. He didn't speak English. He spoke Arabic and Finnish. But when I recommended Hussein, all you need to do just learn to speak English language. And he did it. This took about 2 years to learn to speak a new language. Okay? So I believe this is one of the best testimonials, and I really recommend you guys watch it. So the story and the winning speech of a former stutterer. And after that, I have included first joyful stutter-free week. So the same person as you recognize, Hussein, this is the video when he came back to me in a week after graduation from the class. He is telling how he worked, how the week went, his experience about the first joyful stutter-free week after graduation from the Erelon speech Unblocking. Because I get this question a lot. Yeah, I can speak just fine with you in the class, but when I leave you, I'm going to begin stuttering. No, you will not if you choose not to. I am giving you the option to choose to speak like everyone else or to stutter. You're going to have an option. If you want to stutter, go ahead and stutter. But if you want to speak like everyone else, go ahead and speak like everyone else. This is what I do. I give you the option. Okay? And here is another amazing video about the same person. Do you see? First joyful Stutter-Free year, where Hussein is giving me the interview. I'm asking him questions after the year. And after he's showing this ribbon of best speaker. And we were having fun because I came to him. I said, hey, Hussein, here we go. I also have this ribbon. Look at me, Hussein. Here is my ribbon. I also received the ribbon when I was in Toastmasters International and when I was giving speeches. I did too. And this is why you see me with Hussein and showing him my ribbon. Okay, and see how happy he is. Other than this, of course, I have some other happy faces here. This is one of our recent graduates and others. Okay. There is another one. Okay, and another one, and another one. I mean, there are so many. There is a child. There is another one. There is a whole family that I worked with. Okay? There is a person who was 55 years old, and he learned to speak in only 2 days. There is a whole family in Sweden. There is a person from Saudi Arabia. There is a person, I believe he's from Europe somewhere, also Sweden, I believe. There is a person from the United States. This is the whole family from Australia. I started thinking, wait a second, it's written here, Australia. This person is one of my favorite. I also have to stop and talk about him. One of my favorite students, he's from the United States, originally from Nigeria. He's from Nigeria. So you can see a lot of testimonials. This person lives in Arizona. Originally, he's from, I believe, Ecuador or Mexico. He's a Spanish-speaking person. This person has an amazing story because when he came to me, he did not have speech. He was practically numb, no speech at all. And he has spent 14 years in the speech therapy office with different speech therapists. He learned to breathe. He learned to use all kinds of techniques. He learned to do relaxation techniques, managing techniques, all kinds of techniques. But no one ever taught him how to move his tongue. This is why, watch this movie. This is an amazing testimonial. Because right here, you will see how this student, when he came to me, he was sitting across and just having his tongue sticking out of his mouth. And that's what his parents, they're talking about it, hated the most. How can you, I remember the father said, how can you flirt with a girl and stick your tongue out all the time? This may be misinterpreted totally, right? Okay, and some other, and this person lives in India and you deserve to live Stutter-Free. He gave me a whole speech about how no one should go to speech therapist, pathologist, because he did. He also did go with some stuttering coach, a coach who stutters himself, and he was also teaching all kinds of techniques. The result, this person completely got confused and his stuttering became even worse. And this is one more compilation. The compilation of 2019-2020. I haven't done yet 21-22. At the end of the year, I will make the new compilation. The most interesting stories of 21, 23, actually, 21, 23. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, 2 next years. And of course, I have included the video testimonial of the student who you saw on the very first page, who said, stop being on the fence. Stop. If you have gone through tons of videos, stop being on the fence. Stop doubting. Stop. Just sign up. Earn some money and sign up. And once again, today it's not that what's the word, expensive to join the 6-hour course, which I offer today, 6-hour course. Okay, and this is the picture. The choice is clear. Allow yourself to live stutter-free. Once again, this is myself and Mr. Snishko. This picture is very recent. I traveled to Russia in October, just before everything, boom, became crazy, when nobody can travel anywhere, that Russia is closed, Russia is crazy. But of course, it's not about Russia, it's about the government. It's not about Russian people, it's about the government. I always kind of separate, kind of wise enough to separate the government from the motherland. Okay, so let me see if there are any other questions or comments. Let me go back to StreamYard. Lack of determination. Nope, no one is even watching here. Amazing. Okay, guys, then if no one is even watching now, I invite you to come and investigate my new website yourself. Okay, please do, because life is so short. And if you want to understand what is it Anna Dieter offers, what is going on here, remind me later. See, that's what they do. I don't need you guys. Okay. So once again, I will make an announcement next time. If I don't, someone may have a class on Saturday. But if not, then I will do my best and I will come live Saturday, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Prepare your questions and ask them. Lots of love to you. LiveStutterFree.com is the main website. LiveStutterFree.info is the place to watch the webinar. Lots of love to you. See you soon.